Hey there. So being a real estate agent and a mother can be tricky if you don't do some things right or if you don't have some systems in place. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some top mom/realtor tips that I have for you, and we're going to hop into it right now. Hey there, Mariah K here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I help real estate agents scale their businesses by leveraging social media the modern way. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so that you are notified every week I drop a new video. I hear from real estate agents and moms just like you all the time, and I absolutely love it. So if you are looking to build your business, scale your business the modern way, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I would love to set up a time to chat with you. Hey there. So can I give you some mom tips today that I wish I would have had many years ago when I started to build my real estate business? Well, tip number one is pick the right brokerage. Yes, pick the right brokerage. We know there are so many brokerages out there. And in fact, I am on my fourth brokerage. However, I have had my license for 16 years. So I was at 4 brokerages in 16 years. Yes, I know, 16 years. So the first brokerage I was at was a small little boutique brokerage that was in Orange County. It was very small. I mean, very small. And I thought, oh, you know what? This will be great. A lot of hands-on. Well, there were some good things about it, but I didn't receive the training that I was hoping, or the education, or the support. There were a bunch of things where I went, oh, okay. So after a couple years of it, I was like, you know what? I guess it's time to make a switch. So I went to more of a regional brokerage that was nearby my house. And I thought, you know what? We're going to give this a shot. And it was more of a flat fee brokerage. So I went there and I thought, okay, this is it. I'm going to get, the support, the hands-on, the whatever. And same sort of thing. There were trainings a couple of times a week. To get to the broker, you had to use the broker hotline, but the broker wasn't usually available. So I felt like that hands-on wasn't necessarily what I was looking for. So then I ended up going to an international brokerage, of one that most of you have heard of, Keller Williams, and they were great. I got a ton of training. There was always weekly stuff. There was team meetings and the huddles and all of this stuff, right? So I went to Keller Williams. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I'm getting the things. However, I have my real estate license in California and I also have it in Utah. This was a little tricky because I was, I'm still paying my franchise fees in one state. I'm paying my franchise fees in the other. I've got one cap, one split, one this, one that, right? So I needed to figure out a way to streamline things. And I wanted to make sure I was still getting the great education. I was still getting all of the things that Keller Williams provided, but that I was able to hold my license in 2 different states. And that's when I found eXp Realty. And eXp has been a game changer for me. It's not for everybody, but it's certainly helped me and my business. And one of the things that I have loved about it as a mother, and with Keller Williams, a lot of times I would miss out sometimes on team meetings or huddles or those different things because I'm driving carpool pickup. I'm having to pick my kids up from school, or I'm having to drop my kids off from school, or hey, I had to pick my, kid up from school and bring them to a dentist appointment or an orthodontist appointment. And so I missed out on some of those meetings and some of those different trainings because I was having to do these different things. Well, finding a brokerage that allows you to still be fully immersed and fully engaged, but getting to do those things, for me was a game changer because I was still able to drive carpool or bring my kids to the dentist, but I've got my earbud in and I'm listening to the meeting as I'm, sitting in the dentist's office waiting for my child to finish their dentist appointment. So being able, number one, to find a brokerage, whichever brokerage that is for you. Maybe it's a small boutique brokerage that works awesome for you. Maybe it's your local broker. Maybe it's, a big international one. Maybe it's whatever brokerage works for you. That's something that first and foremost you want to find somewhere where you feel very supported and that you're getting the things that you want, whether it's training, whether it's the technology, whether it's the stock options, whether it's, the mastermind weekly meetings and all of that kind of stuff. Whatever it is that you are looking for, number one, find a good brokerage. right, mom tip number 2, schedule your time. Yes, schedule your time. Now, I know sometimes for guilty, in the summertime, it's a lot harder for me to continue to build and scale and do all the things and attend all the meetings that I generally attend when it is school time. So school time for me is usually my busy season, right? As soon as school hits in the middle of August, and I run hard. I feel like I sprint. When the kids are in school, I am sprinting from 8:30 to 3 o'clock until I pick them up. And it's a full-blown sprint. I'm attending meetings. I'm reaching out to clients. I'm doing home tours. I'm doing all the things. I'm writing contracts. I'm doing those things during that sprint. But I know the second 3 o'clock hits, guess what? I've got some really, really, really important people that I'm going to be picking up from carpool, and I am so excited to see. So that time is now going to be some family time where I'm picking up my kids from school, I'm getting them a snack, I'm helping with homework, I'm doing those things because I've blocked my schedule where that's now going to be their time. After I've dropped the kids off to different practices and doing those things, there might be, depending on how I schedule my day, my week, my month for that time, there might be another window that, hey, you know what? My husband comes home and I'm going to go tour properties from this time to this time. Well, he's home with the kids. Or I might hire a babysitter during that time. I rarely, actually, hardly, I don't think I've ever hired a babysitter. Maybe my mom's been in town and she's watched the kids, but usually it's my husband, or once in a blue moon when my mom's in town, she'll watch the kids while I'm touring houses. But usually I schedule that time out. So I'm sprinting during the day when the kids are at school, and then it's kid time. So 2, schedule that time. Number 3, surround yourself with the people that are doing the things that you want to be doing. Yes, let me say that again. Surround yourself with the people who are doing the things that you want to be doing and are building businesses the way you want to be doing it. I remember in different meetings that I have been in the past at different brokerages, they were building their businesses in completely different, avenues and directions than I wanted to be building my business, which is great because not every business is built the same way. But I realized that, hey, you know what? I actually really want to be around other moms who are building their businesses in very similar ways and are doing it in the carpool pickup line like I was doing it. And so aligning yourself with other real estate agents and, that are building in the same way that you are can be extremely valuable to you because you can learn from them and they can learn from you. And depending on where you're at, I know for my brokerage, I'm able to build and scale my business at a national level. Like, yes, I'm still doing business here in my, in my regional, in my local area, but I'm networking with real estate agents all over the country. And we're building our businesses simultaneously, even though we are in different states, different regions, all of that, different time zones even, but aligning yourself with people who will support you in your business and are building businesses in similar ways will really help to scale your business at a 10x sort of speed, as opposed to if you are, doing it yourself. If you are able to link arms with those who are building businesses, I would highly recommend that. And last but not least, take time weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually to evaluate and audit your business. Figure out, hey, what's working and what's not working? What are my time, what are my time sucks? What am I spending, my time on? And is that generating business? Those different, things that I'm spending time, are you working in your business or are you working on your business? And if you're working, in your business, oftentimes we get so caught up in the minutia of it all of like, okay, before when I first started, I didn't hire a transaction coordinator. Get yourself a transaction coordinator if you don't already have one. It will save you gobs and gobs of time. You will thank me later, I promise you. But get somebody who can be working in your business like that, that can do the paperwork, that's good at the paperwork, that knows, the ins and outs of it, so that you can be working on the outside of your business. So you can be generating more business instead of just doing those little, the tasks that need to be done, but they can be outsourced and they can be done by other people. So really figure out, where is your business coming from? And wherever your business is coming from, double down on it. So if your business is coming from social media, do more of that. If your business is coming from your sphere of influence, double down on that. Wherever your business is coming from, double down on those things. And the only way that you will really know that is if you take time to really do a deep dive on your business and review and, kind of go through and just do an audit on, hey, you know what? I spent a lot of time and money on doing this last month. And, you look at it 6 months from now, did that, was there anything that ended up coming from that? Okay. Yes, there was, or no, there wasn't. But if you don't take time to really audit and review your business, you won't know of what's working and what's not, and where you can spend your time and energy in maybe a better area. So if you are looking to scale and leverage your business the modern way, if you are looking to surround yourself with more like-minded individuals, I hear from real estate agents and moms like you all the time who are looking to grow their business the modern way, and I absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about doing, wanting to change or whatnot in a month, in a week, in a year from now, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I would absolutely love to chat with you. Take care and have a great one. Bye.